somewhat fogged up. Shit. Appears to be better. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be fishing in the Delaware River for striped bass. I got some live bluegills. I'm going to use some as cut bait, some live. Got a couple rods. Going to bomb them out here into this current. And I'm just going to let them sit there, let them soak. And hopefully we'll get in some, so stick with me. It's gonna be a damn good time. Giant bluegill on this bigger rod, just so I have something out there for a big fish. I'm just gonna go underneath the lips here, and I'm gonna come out the nose, just like that. And that tends to work pretty good. I've got a sliding weight up above my swivel there, so the line can pass freely when I put this out here. So I'm just gonna move it out right here. Same thing on this rod. I got a little bluegill. This might not be a that's a bluegill. Hook them right under the jaw there, through the nose. And then I got, again, that sliding barrel weight above my swivel. All right, I had to break out the flashlight because it's starting to get dark. I'm gonna put my headlamp on as well. And I'm gonna start throwing some cut bait out there because in the dark, when they can't see as much, the fish are relying almost entirely on the scent of the bait. So we're gonna throw some cut up bluegill, and I might even just leave them whole with some slashes in them. And this is gonna really get the fish fired up now that it's dark. So let's launch this out there. There we go. First bite. I don't know if he's still on there. Something did grab it though. I know I should have just paid attention to this. Oh yeah, he's on there. Whatever's got it, has got it. Oh, there we go. Something on. Oh my gosh, the drag is so loose. Yeah, I got some on. We do have a fish on. We got one. It's gonna get me tangled in the other stuff, I can kind of tell. I think it's a bass. No guarantee, but I think it is. I really should be fishing with one line so I don't get tangled. It's coming in pretty fast. Whatever it is, it's not that big. Oh, it's definitely bass. I feel the head shakes and everything. It's not big. I'm gonna have to turn this light on here so I can see what I got on. Maybe it's a catfish. I don't know. No, it's definitely a bass. It's giving the bassy head shakes. Oh, it's getting me stuck in my other line. Oh no! Come on. Yeah, it's a striper. Of course, I'm now tangled in my other line. Am I just need to go under it, or? Oh, he's all tore up. There we go, look at that. That's pretty cool, he's all tore up. Wait till you guys see this. Oh. Man, they really are hard to hold on to. Anyways, there's our striper. First one of the night, did not take long at all. Look at that. Pretty solid one. Probably 18, 19 inches long. Got some crazy thing going on its head. You guys see that? Wonder what that is. Kind of looks like some sort of parasite, but let's get him back and let's get another one in the boat. Let's get this bull back into the water here. And he's gonna grow up someday, swim out of the river, and he's gonna go make a bunch more. Come on, buddy. He's good. Man, they are just something special. Tell you what. I'm telling you guys, that did not take long at all. So I'm gonna go back in with another bait. I got two cut little ones on here, and it's really just the scent that gets them going. So we're gonna get this back out there, and it's probably, once again, not gonna take very long. So let's bomb it back out. I basically just made the exact same cast that I just made before. It seems like typically these bass are sitting right on the edge of the channel and the slack water. So if you can find a spot where there's good current and some soft water where it's decently deep, you're probably gonna find striped bass in there. So I'm just gonna hold on to the rod this time because it took maybe a minute and a half for that fish to come and hit that. So I'm just gonna leave just this rod, and then the big rod with that big bluegill is still out there too. We'll see if something wants to come along and eat that, maybe a big flathead or a bigger bass. But I would like to get on some bigger bass, you know? So let's see what happens, guys. I'll report back if we get any bite. All right, this one's getting played with pretty good here. Let's see if we can't get this thing hooked up. Yeah, there's a fish. Yep. There we go, fish on. What do we have here? This is feeling like a catfish. But it could be a bass, I don't know. It feels a little bit catfishy. Haven't felt any head shakes yet at all. What is it? Oh, it's a catfish. It is a very fired up channel catfish. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come on in here. There we go. There's a little channel cat. Pretty standard. Anyways, here's this pretty good sized channel cat. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Got the hook out. Bleeding a little bit, but whoa. Well, there he goes. Here he is going back. Peace out, buddy. You can see him going right there. Well, that's bound to happen when you're striper fishing in a river. You're gonna catch some catfish, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. They're a good time. But let's get back to the striper fishing. I'm itching to get a big striped bass. Let's do it. We got a bite. We got a bite. There we go. There's a fish. That feels pretty decent. Kind of feels like a catfish again, but it is a fish. I'm glad that it hit before these boats got up here, because now I got something to fight while these boats work their way up through here. When you're fighting fish in a river, you want to really try to keep your rod tip high. Keep the fish out of rocks. There's been multiple occasions where I've gotten fish stuck in rocks and they get off, and it's honestly annoying, because you know, you don't want to lose a nice fish to a couple rocks or a pile of sticks and logs and stuff. So it's coming in pretty fast, this fish. I'm not sure what it is yet. Looks like a pretty big catfish. I'm gonna come over here so I don't get tangled. Yeah, it's a good catfish. Come in here. That's fighting like a beast. Jeez. He's pretty strong. It's just a regular old channel. Pretty good sized channel cat though. Probably a good 6 pounds. Biggest one of the evening for sure. Come on in here now, boy. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a thick channel for sure. Definitely the biggest one I've caught in a while. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Get that undone real quick. I got him unhooked. Show him to the camera real quick. Looks like I am. Anyways, really good size channel cat right there. Excuse the noise in the background. We got some boats coming through, but very, very thick channel catfish. Very thick fish. Whoa! Look at this thickness of them. Anyways, I'm gonna get him back. There he goes. He's out of here. He fought really good. Good sized fish for sure. All right, let's get back in there with another sunny on the hook here. Gonna bomb him out here again. Same kind of strategy, same kind of location. I want to get it out to that seam. It looked like a good enough spot to me as far as where I want it to be, so that's good. And we'll just hold on to this. Hold it, finger on the trigger, and just be ready. It seems like the second I get a good fresh bait out into that current out there, I get smoked every single time. Like I just cast it out there and I just set my rod down, immediately got hit. So I need to be holding the rod, and that's something I've learned with striper fishing is if they feel resistance, they'll just spit it out really quick. It's really important to just have your finger on the trigger when you're doing this type of fishing. Got another hour about here, and hopefully we can get it in. Been getting bites, but it's just hard to capitalize on, I guess. I guess he's got it this time. I don't know. There we go. There's a fish. There be a fish. Feels like a catfish. No head shakes at all. Couple head shakes there. Nothing crazy though. Doesn't feel like it's that big. Oh geez. Oh gosh. Man, these things do fight. You gotta give the striped bass credit for being one of the stronger fish in the damn river, I guess you could say. A little smaller than the first one. All right, chill, chill, chill. There we go. That is a striper right there. There we go. Well, here's this striper, a little smaller than the first one. I'm gonna get him back because he was bleeding a little bit. Circle hook did get him hooked a little bit deeper than I would have liked, but I think he's gonna be all right. Hold on, hold on. You're not ready yet. You're almost ready. You're almost ready. Hold on. Oh. Kind of took off on his own there. There he goes. All right, we're getting back in there with the old double bluegill. Same setup. Coming back out here. Got 3 catfish so far, 2 stripers. Let's get this back out. That did not take long at all. Literally took like 60 seconds. Second I turn the GoPro off, I get absolutely smoked. Sorry about the light, missing light there. It doesn't feel very big, whatever this is. It's probably another striper. Probably just a small one. Is that, what even is that? That is a very small striper. Even smaller than the other ones. By a good amount. So this is kind of why I think I'm losing a lot of them, is because they're small. There we go. I did get the hook out pretty well. Wow, that is a small bass to show the camera. This guy. Look how small this one is. That is like a 15-inch striper. Don't usually get them that small. That is a baby. A baby striper. Anyways, we're gonna get him back. Let's get this guy back into the drink here. They are not super hardy, these fish. He's good though. He's, wherever he went, he's gone for sure. Sweet. Same strategy, just leaving it out there right in that seam, and they're just stacked right there. I get smoked every time I put a fresh bait out there. There we go, we're getting smoked. There we go, that's a good fish. That's definitely a bigger fish than most of what I've caught so far today, if I can keep it on. Oh yeah, that's definitely a better fish. If that's a bass, that's a good bass. I think it's probably a good catfish, but let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. See if the camera's got any juice left in her. Well, we're hooked up again. Nice fish on. One of the better fish of the evening for sure. Very good head shakes. Biting pretty hard. It's about, just for people's knowledge time-wise, it's about 11:20 p.m. at night. Been fishing since about 8:45 maybe at night. So I've been here for a few hours. I've caught a bunch of catfish, caught 3 striped bass. This could be another catfish. It could be another bass though. And if it's a bass, it's probably a decent fish. All right, he's fighting down the current here. Headed downstream. That is a good sized cat. Another pretty big one on the evening. Come around this way, come in, come on. Yes, got him. It almost looks like that one that I already caught, which would be kind of crazy if that was the case. It looks a lot like that one. We did catch one pretty similar in size to this one earlier, and it looked almost exactly like this one. There we go. Let's get him back. Shoot. See you, bro. Yeah, that was fun. Well, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time out here tonight catching these striped bass and these catfish. Be sure to check out the other videos we got on the channel. I've been getting into the striped bass. I've been getting after it on the boat with Kyle and trying to catch as many of those as we can. Hopefully we're getting on some big ones in the near future too, so be sure to stay tuned for all that good stuff. And as always, like and subscribe for more. See you guys on the next one.